Hello, this is Matt Dyer, and I'm going to give you a quick 7-minute walkthrough of the Spark app. Basically, Spark app is a collection of these little mini apps called Sparks. You can see there's a whole bunch of them, and we're going to walk through how you can create your own. We'll first go look at one of my favorites, Spanish flashcards, and you can start learning. Necesito un médico? Come on. Yes. All right, so now you've got the point. And what we're going to do is this is the actual main repo. Only Matt Dyer, only I have, this is actually the main repo here. Dyer Spark app pulls. There's nothing in this pull request bin right now. That's what we're going to change. So this is my actual account, and then here's kind of my shadow account that emulates a contributor building their own Spark, and we're going to work through that workflow right now. So we go to github.com/Dyer/Sparks app, and we're going to scroll on down to the create new Spark using GitHub code spaces, create code space, and we'll go ahead and open that link, and you'll see a bunch of options here. Just click on that create code space. All the rest of them should be pre-populated, and you'll end up with an IDE that looks a lot like this. And you'll see probably the most important thing you're going to be focused on is that build with agent tab over there. Let's go ahead and grab a sample prompt that's on the README page, by the way, and we'll just enter that, let it start working. And so you'll see we're creating the Hangman Spark. The rules of play are described, and then this last line here is really important. It's right now opening a web preview. So even though this is an Android and iOS app that we're actually building, we have the preview capabilities over the web. And this start by reviewing instructions in Agent MD. One of those instructions says don't write anything on the main branch. If you're on the main branch, go create a new branch called, in this case, Spark Hangman. So the agent is reading those instructions in agent.md, figuring out, oh, okay, if I'm creating a new Spark, I need to create a new branch because this account that we're working with doesn't have permissions to commit directly to main. So we're going to commit a branch to our own branch and then submit a pull request to the Spark app that will then get merged in on this other account. So this is working through, and you can see already we've got some changes. All right, so we've actually got a first bits of life in our Spark, our Hangman Spark. You can see all the logic that's there, about 400 lines of code generated. Then we also have this registered, so it becomes part of the Discover page, and that people can add it to their MySparks collection. And down here, we'll check out what information. All right, I don't like this icon. Ooh, we've got some type of games is not. Haha, look at that. I'm better than AI. All right, so, and then this icon is just redundant of a couple of them. So we'll go ahead and just use a different icon that it just recommended. So that looks great. I think we're now ready. It's saying, do we want to run lint? I don't think we need to do any of that stuff. Normally you'd want to do most of the things that it's asking you. This one we'll do just so that we don't get any bugs. But it hopefully has already caught all of those, along with me having caught that it is game, not games. And then summary.md back over on this right side is just a collection of all the different Sparks. So I published this out to a web page. And I think, okay, now it's doing this, it's saying, do you want to run Start Expo Web? That's the same as this preview button down here on the bottom. So let's go ahead and, sure, allow that to run. Now, what that should be, it's going to be the same thing that's happening on many of these, but now with the new Spark. So it just launched a preview, and we're 50% of the way done with this build. And this is probably the most suspicious time. A lot of times it takes a couple of tries to actually get it to load. Not entirely sure why. Allow, and so what I'll usually do is reload the page, get kind of excited because you see it. Oh, so close. I did a double bang there. Maybe that's the trick. Just immediately Command R twice really fast. But you can see we've now go to the Discover page, and ooh, interesting. We do not have a Hangman Spark. We might have wasted all that energy on one of the original pages. Let's see. Oh, this is a dumb one. So we don't, oh, there's Hangman. That's interesting. So the emoji, all right, maybe I'm not as smart as I thought I was, did not work. But it still should have showed up. There's something wrong with the metadata here. Probably not a problem. So you could just ask the agent to fix it. We're not going to worry about that for right now because we've got an amazing game on our hands. It is funny how it ignored my change of that. But we're going to start the game, enter a secret word, and we're going to say get Sparks. All right, so we kind of know, I always like the word S. Maybe try J. That's a good one. And R, K, getting close, but I like this one. It's got these letters here that each time it does a little bit different. Oh, that's funny though. There's no losing. I think there's an extra spot in there. All right, so it doesn't kind of tell you that it lost, so you just go tell the agent, hey, make it so that at the end of gameplay, there is a designated winner, but we're not going to worry about that right now. We're going to go ahead and commit this, and our message will be to created Hangman Spark. Now, again, we are going to commit yes. We want to have everything staged. Sometimes it comes through and adds more commit messages. So it's kind of like, be ready for that. Final changes. They're like queuing up or something. But now we've got it, and we're going to publish this branch. And this is where it, and you can also do it down here in the publish, but this is just probably a little more deterministic. Because we don't have administrative rights, then you're going to have to do it on your own origin. So you won't be Matt Dyer, and you can't do it on upstream to the Dyer Sparks app. You're going to have to do it on your own origin branch. And so click origin, and look at that, create pull request, just like that. Created new Hangman Spark. And we're going to go ahead, kind of hidden down there, create this pull request. And now what we're going to see is that right now we have no pull requests. Oh no, I showed you the wrong one. Oh no, there it goes. Okay. This is on our, the Dyer Spark app pull request, and you can see that this is the actual administrative account. It's available there, and then if the admin goes in, checks this out, they can go and actually merge that pull request. They can review all the files that have been changed, and then once those get merged in, then during the periodic, like weekly publication process, it'll get streamed into the Android and iOS app and be available probably in a week on Google Play and the App Store. So I look forward to seeing what kind of Sparks you build very soon. Thanks.